So we used Webmin for our database management system. As you can see here, we have our Computopia database. And if we go into it, we broke down the database into multiple tables, and each table basically represents a different component that we sell. So, you'll see we have CPU, graphics cards, hard drives, motherboards, and each table contains their own fields. So, for example, the customer information table contains the customer ID, which is generated, then the customer name, their address, and email. So all the necessary information to get in contact with that customer, and also have their information. And you'll see that we decided to use for the field names camel case. So every first letter of each word is capitalized, and then we used an underscore to separate words. And you'll see that each field has a type value. So for these we used the character type value and the maximum length. So for example, for the customer ID it's 10, customer name maximum is 25, and all of these are required. So you'll see here on allow nulls it'll say no, and then every table has its own primary key, and normally that's the first field, and this we use to connect different tables to each other. So later on I'll show you how, based on just the primary key, we're able to pull all the information for that specific table entry. And we'll go back here to the other tables. For example, the graphics cards table has its own field names, so different types here. For example, for the price, you'll see that it's a decimal type since it's money, and it requires that it has decimals. So if we go back here, and I'll pull up the session here. So what I meant by the primary key was, if you are in the database itself and you run a query to say, select anything about this customer ID. So we have a sample customer here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we run this, we're able to grab all the information from that customer. So we're able to get the customer name, address, and the email. And this is how these search queries, when you go into our website, works. So when you want to search for a particular product, you can either search it by name. So it'll query the database like this and give you that information that you're requesting. So this is the end result of our Visio and our Excel spreadsheet. All the data that was put into those, we put into the database, and this enables us to automate things and be much more flexible and efficient for our business needs. So this is how we decided was the best approach. Thank you.